Hello, EDU131, Child, Family, and Community. We are on Module 3. In Module 3, you will be studying in your textbook chapters 7, 8, and 9. And these are fun chapters. We're going to talk a little bit about informal and formal communication with families in a center location or a school location. As we look through your module for this particular time span, I want you to look at several things. You will have two videos actually that you will have to view, this one, and then there's another one that's a PowerPoint instructional video on chapters 7, 8, and 9. You will also have the regular PowerPoint you'll see right here that you can download and look at. Module 3 lesson, please look through that as well, and you will see some of the different things that you will experience throughout this module. Some lecture notes here. There's also just your reading your text again will be on 7, 8, and 9. And some web links that are really great web links for you to look at. So as we move back to the actual course in this particular module, I want you to notice a few things. Here's a link to those great clips, some importance of family involvement, a website there to go to, the importance of parent involvement in school, and developmentally appropriate programs from NAYC. It's a great website if you'll look at that. It shows what to look for in a program. It has several different topics here of things that you might want to look for in a program. So when you're designing your family engagement plan, you may want to go to this website and find out some good information to use there. If you will look down to the next portion of the course, you will see in this section certain assignments that are due. You'll have a Module 3 discussion forum, and you will see that you will choose one of the topics that you're going to write about and discuss with your classmates. So remember to make sure you respond to other classmates in a timely manner as well. Then as you move on down, you will see your journal writing number 3. And this is a great journal writing where you're going to talk about your experiences you've had with parent-teacher conferences. And perhaps that's as a parent or as, if you can remember as a child, your experiences with that, or perhaps even as a teacher. So write about your experiences in that journal writing number 3. And then you're going to be conducting or putting together family survey questions. And you will look at this. This is part of your family engagement plan. And this one you need to get approved before you will actually give this survey out to that family that you're working with during this semester. So what you're going to do is you're going to develop a survey within your policy for families in your volunteer classroom or program that would be given to parents or guardians of children in an early childhood program that addresses family engagement in the classroom. You are actually going to give this particular survey to that family that you're working with, and the survey should include types of involvement opportunities that may be selected, as well as open-ended questions to obtain parent-guardian ideas for involvement. The survey should include a minimum of 5 questions that captures parents and guardians' interest in being involved, their availability, and the level of ongoing commitment to the classroom or program, and any other additional items or ideas you deem relevant to your program. Utilize information discussed in this class and from your readings in your textbook, and in addition to including questions about their involvement, also include questions about what topics they would be interested in for parent or family education night. Now, examples of topics may include, but are not limited to, the following, and there's a list here for you to look at. Now, please note that the topics below are only examples to get your thinking started. You could include other topics for them to choose from. You will use that information that you gather from this survey from that parent that you are working with to complete your traveling suitcase project later in the semester for this course. So that's another project that you're going to work on later in the semester, but you're going to gather some ideas of what topic you're going to do the traveling suitcase project, what topic you're going to use for that based on this survey you're giving to that family you're working with. So that'll be fun. Then we're going to look at, you'll have a Chapter 7 quiz, and then down here later on, this is another due date, but you'll have journal writing number 4. In that journal writing, you're going to consider your typical style of social interaction. Do you let others initiate conversation, or are you more likely to take the first step? Would you call yourself an extrovert or an introvert? Rate your level of comfort in unfamiliar social situations. Now reflect on these and that pattern. What does that mean? Related to your professional efforts, you will have to make to set the expectations for regular communication with the families you work with. Where will you have to concentrate your efforts? What's going to be the most difficult thing for you in communication? So write about that in journal number 4. You're also going to do a part of your family engagement plan. You're going to do a family information newsletter, bulletin board, and or website. So you're going to prepare one or more of these, and you're going to need to include the following things: program news, classroom news, special events, brief article on a child development topic, contributions, artwork, story, etc. from children. Make sure there's contributions from the children, and additional ideas you deem relevant to the program. And then to exceed expectations, to get that A, you must complete more than one of the above communication venues, and all of this information right here should be included in each one of those venues. You should write a justification and give specific examples of what you learned in class about formal and informal communication and why the ideas you've included would be beneficial to building family relationships. Now, all communication venues used are sensitive to all cultures, family compositions, time and financial constraints, and inclusive. Submit at least one newsletter, bulletin board, and or website in English and translate it in Spanish or another language of your choice that would be relevant to your situation. And again, this is all part of your major family engagement plan that you're going to turn in the whole thing at the end of the semester. So you're working on parts of it now, and then and as you get feedback from me, you'll make corrections, and then you're going to turn it all back in with all of those corrections at the end of the semester. So looking forward to seeing what you come up with for this. You might want to do this in an electronic portfolio, an electronic fashion. You can do an electronic newsletter, electronic website, and you can do that in TaskStream as well. And you will see below this assignment, as I get back to the main page here, below this assignment, you will see creating your newsletter in TaskStream. So there you'll look and get some information on how to do that. The family newsletter samples and ideas, here's a folder that has some different ideas in it for you to look at as well. Then you'll have Chapter 8 and Chapter 9 quiz. Hope this is a great module. Please contact me anytime if you have questions or concerns. I appreciate all the things that you've been emailing me about, and we're having some good conversation about. So thank you.